what is really important is to educate yourself about the medical situation of your loved one. Because if you can ask the right questions of the people in the hospital, the doctors, the nurses, the staff, the social workers, about that, then your educated questions will give you a lot of relief. So certainly it was books in the other days, 25 years ago. Now going online and finding out about the situation of whatever medical condition it is so easy. So just go find out, and you are the consumer. Remember, you can ask the questions because you are the hospital consumer, or your daughter, son, person. Your loved one is the consumer. Being a medical consumer, you have a right to know. The staff in the hospital are there for you. So believe that you have a right to ask any questions that you want. Don't feel that you're bothering people. That's why they are there, and it is their responsibility to inform you. We have a thing about once you're sent home, and people tend to forget about you. So if you have a problem, what we in our family have a way of continuing. If people say, well, I'm going to get back to you on that, we have what we call the 9 o'clock gears list. And at 9 o'clock every morning, we phone whoever it is we want to talk to, and we say, good morning, we know that you are going to look for the information, but we just want you to know that we're calling with the hope that you will have the answer for us. No, I'm sorry, they say we won't have that till next Tuesday. We say, that's fine, we'll be calling you next Tuesday, and bingo, we put that on our records to call them at 9 o'clock and say, good morning, you know who we are, and we would like the answer to this question. And you know, it does get results. So try to, and that brings another point, is the records that you keep. But as soon as you can, certainly in a traumatic accident, it's not quite the same, but it would be the same with a long illness, neurological illness, keeping track of where you are, because it's very difficult to remember. You think you're never going to forget something, but that's not true. You do. And you can't remember when this happened or that happened. And so we were very fortunate at the beginning. Because it was a traffic accident, there was a legal case, and the lawyer said to us, make sure that you write down all the details, itty-bitty information. You can keep everything from parking slips that you spend at the hospital to dates. Keep track of who came to visit, when the OT was there, when the PT was there, when the social worker was there, and that way you will be able to look back on this and come up with some accurate records. It's also really neat to see progressions too, to see that, oh wow, in December she couldn't do such, but now in February she can. So the progression is really neat to keep in the progression of the physical abilities is good to have a record of.